हेलो दोस्तों, स्वागत है आपका हमारे इस यूट्यूब चैनल में जिसका नाम है शॉर्ट हैंड सुपरफास्ट राइटर्स। आज के इस वीडियो में हम एक डिक्टेशन करेंगे जो कि एक प्रेसिडेंट स्पीच है। आप इसे अच्छे से लिखें और इसकी पीडीएफ जिसमें मैंने आउटलाइन और फ्रेजोग्राफी डिफ़िकल्ट वर्ड्स के बनाए हुए हैं वो आपको डिस्क्रिप्शन की लिंक से आप वहां से उसको डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं। ऐसे और भी डिक्टेशंस लिखने के लिए आप हमारे प्लेलिस्ट पर जा सकते हैं। वहाँ आपको अलग अलग स्पीड के 300 से ज़्यादा डिक्टेशंस वहाँ पर मिल जाएंगे। शुरू करते हैं आज का डिक्टेशन। ये एक प्रेसिडेंट स्पीच है तो आप इसको ध्यान से लिखिएगा और ट्रांसक्राइब करके मुझे बताइएगा कि आपने इसको कैसे लिखा। शुरू करते हैं आज का डिक्टेशन। बी रेडी। 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Start. Dear fellow citizens, my greetings to all of you on the eve of our 70th Republic Day. This is an occasion to commemorate the values of our democracy and republic. This is an occasion to reaffirm our commitment to liberty, fraternity, and equality across our society and among all our citizens. And above all, this is an occasion to celebrate India and the spirit of being Indian. Every Republic Day is precious, and every day in the life of our Republic is precious. Yet this year is a little extra special. On October 2, we will mark the 150th birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, who led us and who inspired oppressed societies in Asia, Africa, and elsewhere to freedom from colonial rule. Gandhi ji remains the moral compass of our republic. His teachings are still the touchstone to measure our policies and initiatives. His 150th anniversary is not for India alone, it is a joy to be shared with the world. A few weeks after Gandhiji's birthday on November 26, we will mark the 70th anniversary of the adoption of our Constitution. The enlightened and far reaching document laid the foundations of our Republic. It was the work of men and women of principle and patriotism, the members of the Constituent Assembly. In particular, we recall the role of Baba Saheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, who chaired the drafting committee. In his honor and in our Constitution's honor, the nation will celebrate Constitution Day this year in an appropriate manner. The values that shaped Indian independence and that continue to shape our republic, the values inculcated in our democracy and our constitution, are also the values that uphold the supremacy of the people of India. This year, the people of India, each one of us, have another responsibility of voting in the general election and electing the 17th Lok Sabha. The ideas and idealism of our democracy will come into full force. One more, as we do every 5 years, voters will deliver their verdict and write their destiny. This year's election will be the first when voters born in the 21st century will contribute to electing a new Lok Sabha. An election is not just a political exercise. An election is a collective call to wisdom and a collective call to action. It represents a renewal and a recommitment to the goals and hopes of a shared and egalitarian society. It represents the diverse and yet singular urges of the people and Republic of India. This makes the very act of voting a scared act. Please perform this act. Who the voter chooses to vote for is up to him or her. I would only request all eligible voters to go out and vote. Our country is at a key juncture. In some respects, this is as critical and formative a period as the late 1940s and early 1950s. Decisions and actions of today will shape the India of remainder of the 21st century. As such, this is not just a once in a generation movement, it is a once in a century movement. Having said that, let us remember that this election is only a milestone in the journey towards fulfilling the aspirations of our people and building a developed India. India is at the doorstep of eliminating extreme poverty for the first time in memory. A program of universal and equitable health care has begun to be rolled out. Affordable medicines and medical devices and implants are becoming a reality for more and more sections of our people. A greater number of Indians than ever previously have access to proper housing with modern sanitation and electricity. Connectivity in the form of ports and inland waterways, upgraded railways and new metro services, national highways and rural roads, cost effective air services to the interiors of India, and of course, the surge in mobile phones and data access is bringing us together as never before. India has been united and integrated, now it is being networked. Lab forging technologies and lab forging enlightenment are empowering our farmers and equipping our soldiers. They are enabling our traditionally deprived fellow citizens and educating our daughters and our sons. They are exciting the entrepreneurial energies and the infectious startup culture that has made our younger generation and our India the focus of the world attention and admiration. Fellow citizens, in my travels across the country and my engagements with all sections of our society, I have sensed appreciation for such efforts and such hard won advance. This is more so in the perception of senior generations that have lived through and strived to overcome the shortage economy. In area after area, commodity after commodity, we have converted difficulty into availability. We have done this step by step and year by year, and yet, whether in food grains or LPG cylinders, telephone connections, or even the ability to get a passport, change is apparent and change is visible. In many cases, technology has been a force multiplier, and in all cases, inclusiveness has been a moral multiplier. No conception of India's development can be complete without a salute to our spirit of inclusiveness, of access and opportunity for all. of an expansion and an embrace of those whom we consider our own. This country belongs to each of us and to all of us. Every group and every community, every region and every identity, it belongs to every citizen and every individual. India's pluralism is its greatest strength and its greatest example to the world. The Indian model rests on a tripod of diversity, democracy, and development. We cannot choose one above the other. We must have all three, and we will have all three. The best indicator of social change in India is change towards gender equality and towards providing equal opportunities under conditions of equality to every girl, child, and every woman. In my experience, when given the chance, our daughters tend to not just equal but outperform our sons in the classroom. Young women in our country. दोस्तों ये था डिक्टेशन 1000 वर्ड्स प्रेसिडेंट स्पीच था ये एक, और होप आपने अच्छे से लिखा होगा। और अगर आपने अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो सब्सक्राइब कर लें और बेल आइकन दबा लें ताकि आपको रेगुलर अपडेट्स मिलती रहें। थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग।